There's a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a familyhood of art people, and they need to like kind of take care of each other. So that's basically what I do. When you do something and see somebody flourish from it, it's a sense of goodness that you feel.
Hamiet Bluiett teamed up with the music teachers at East St. Louis Senior High School for a concert at the Metropolitan Gallery in Midtown St. Louis. It's how he gives back to the community, sharing his priceless knowledge with young musicians, something he's very passionate about.
Kids got effervescent to them. I kind of like dealing with the future as opposed to dealing with the past. We try to get them to play the old beats. They don't really know the old beats because they have another kind of feeling that they do naturally. So I try to tap into what they do, put in what I do, then we got something rolling.
It's a really, really cool thing for the kids. It's very different from what we usually do. I think that we do a very good job about giving them a lot of the basics. A lot of the things that we do is on the paper. Mr. Bluiett is always off the paper.
It's been a blessing on my end because he's been mentoring me personally. He's been coming around, giving lessons here and there, working with my saxophone section, working with my band, working with me. And I mean, he just comes in. It's like you have a jazz legend who just drops by. How about that?
Music is really the most important thing in the world. A lot of people don't believe that. I tell you what, when you go to the doctor, what's the first thing he usually do? Put a stethoscope on, hear what he hear. That's music. If you don't hear nothing, you dead. It's very important. Everybody's body makes noises and sounds. That's all music. If it's not on sync rhythmically and all that kind of stuff, something's wrong with you. You have an irregular heartbeat. They say stuff like that. So this is all music. This really made me feel good, because this stuff is so crazy. They're cutting all the music out everywhere. So don't nobody have no sense of humanity? It's kind of crazy.
Between Delano and myself in the music department, we can't do everything. So we really rely upon the other resources that are afforded us, the connections we make, the networks that we make, and the people that are fortunate to come in and work with us.
These little kids got it, but I couldn't play nowhere near as good as none of y'all when I was your age.
He's very committed to the upliftment of young people. My students are very receptive, and he's receptive of them. You don't get to see students, you know, enthusiastic about music and the learning of music. We try to build that type of culture.
But building a culture for learning is not the only experience Barnes and Redmond want their students to gain.
A legend has not gotten too far beyond himself to come home. No matter how good they get in their lives and in their travels, you come find somebody who's less fortunate or just as fortunate, it doesn't matter. You reach out your hand and you help someone.
I'm lucky enough to live long enough to realize that I made a mark. I'll see people come behind me playing, and they tell me, say, you know what, I started playing baritone saxophone because of you. And I hear my way of playing more on the radio than I did for when I started. I was the only one doing that. Now it's more and more and more and more. Because it's not really avant-garde, it's not really jazz, it's not really gospel, it's not really blues, it's not really this, it's not really that. That's why I said it's called the Bluiett music.
Hailed by jazz critics to be the best baritone saxophone player on the planet, Hamiet Bluiett has never been in it for the money. But despite the accolades, recordings, and performances, he says the greatest achievement of his life is
maybe getting to be this old.
And he still plays on.